Hello, water lilies. It is I, the face of KJ Yenemy. And I know it's been a minute. With everything that's going on, I decided to drop a video and explain a little bit of me to you, a little bit more of me. I know those of you that are following me, you know that I'm doing this snorkeling thing, trying to learn how to snorkel, trying to lose weight and get a lot of travel time in between all of it. But as you know, unless you live up under a rock, things have been brought to a screeching halt in my world, your world, our world, sort of. Now, what has stopped is me going to get into that swimming pool and practice my snorkeling. Me being able to travel coming up in June. Keep your fingers crossed, because the young ladies got in touch with me, and I do appreciate it, and said they postponed that trip to September, which throws off the whole schedule. And I'm like, baby, that's all the way in June. So you trying to tell me that things are going to be the way they are until June? I can't wrap my mind around it. I refuse to, and I'm not claiming it, because in June I'm gonna be on somebody's beach in some clear water snorkeling, because I told you that I would. It just may not be in Zanzibar. That was supposed to be the maiden voyage. And then when I came back from there, I was going to tell you where my next trip was going to be, because I already got this stuff lined up. So right now we're going to see what happens come May. And as a matter of fact, on this day that I'm recording, happy April 1st, happy 1st of the month to everybody. And yes, I am lubing up my hands, because here's where we get into who I am. And if you can tell, if you can see, you know, I kind of got my vision board back here, and I got my little baby turtles, because I do love sea turtles, sitting up on what I call their coral reef as a big fuzzy pillow. Inside of my Freightliner, my tractor trailer, the tractor portion of a tractor trailer. Let me be specific before somebody comes for me. And I've been doing this a while. I drove my first truck in the military in 1987, and this is what I have loved for the past, you know what, I can go back further. When I first saw the movie Convoy when I was 8 or 9 years old, it was a done deal. I wanted to be the Black Widow. So here I am, and still, so as you know, in the United States, trucking is a big deal. They bring everything. Me, I'm on the deeper end trucking. I pull a tanker. I haul chemicals. So yeah, you can kind of say so, because most stuff is made with chemicals. So I haul these chemicals around. I'm still working. All my buddies and us, we're still working, trying to make sure that America don't stop. But you know how that goes. We're what they call essential employees, or whatever. However, we trying to do the best that we can do. You know, with that, give us a break. You know, if you're supposed to be home, be home. If a truck is delivering to a store, don't be all up in the way, because we're gonna bump that dock. And what is unforgiving is the back bumper on the back of a trailer, of a tractor trailer. It's steel, it don't bend. It's really there for your protection if you were on the highway. But you know, be mindful and be considerate of the situation. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm looking in this camera, and I'm looking, and I might look like I'm looking into the thing. I am, because I'm thinking I'm looking rather fabulous. So I was down in the dumps, and I had to shake it off. So I've been sitting here, and I kept saying I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna make a video, and I really haven't. I've just been trying to wrap my mind around what's going on. So I'm gonna be fierce here today and pump out a few videos. They're not gonna be long. On this one, I just want to explain some things. Okay, so in November of last year, I went to Africa. I went to Togo. I went to Ghana, specifically to Ghana. I got my little boo thing over there. So I went to Ghana, and then he and I went to Togo for a little trip, and we were on the beach, and I'm like, dear creator up above, how how can I make this my lifestyle? Because I love the beach. I absolutely love the beach. And I think in one of those videos prior to this one, I explained all that growing up, my thing in a swimsuit. Well, you know, come on down 40 something years to now, I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not a teenager. I'm not even in my 20s. Like, my line is, I'm over 50, overweight, but I'm overzealous. So I'm gonna make it happen regardless. It has a purpose. So if people see, okay, like that old fat lady is out there having fun and she's snorkeling, maybe some of my people will say, well, you know what? I need to learn how to swim because she's having way too much fun. And I haven't even gotten to the ocean portion yet. I've just been in a swimming pool practicing. And so far I have like my cousin, he's taking swimming lessons. So I gifted him with a snorkel set. I had another person say, oh, I really need to learn how to swim. You really serious? I'm very serious. So, and that's why every time you see me, you're going to see this Sea Avenger snorkel on my head because it's coral, but it's pink and it's cute. And I do cuteness. So with everything, there's a purpose and a reason. So, I really, really, really want my people especially the ones that's scared to get some water in their face. I want you to step out on faith or step out on whatever it is you step out and learn how to swim. At the very least, learn how to float. That is really, while I'm out here having this fun, is what I want you to do. So once I got that, I made up my mind and decided that's what I was going to do. Do you know them arrows been flying, baby? And I don't care what you believe in. I believe that there is one creator. And I believe that there's a lot of evil in this world. And the arrows have been flying. And it's, I'm not scared. I'm not worried. But it has been putting some speed bumps in the road. So my logic in finding positive in everything is that it must mean what I'm fixing to do is fixing to be really, really great. So we got to the gym. I got sick. One of my first videos, you see me rolling around in the snow in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That same very day, I got so sick. After that sickness, I kind of put that on the back burner because then another illness popped up. And then that's where this video is going to be, the update on that. I couldn't take it, and I have been going through some changes, a couple of states down south or whatever. I am from Michigan, so I decided to go back up in Michigan with the people that I know and trust. And we got it going. In 2 weeks, my nurse practitioner and the doctor, they did tests. They ran tests and they were like, okay, you don't need that major surgery that you thought you was going to need, but you still need a surgery. And I'm like, okay, let's get it. I'm a truck driver. My wheels are not spinning. Unfortunately, my job does not provide me with off time for sickness and all that stuff. So I'm not going to go through my savings account, and I'm not going to use up my vacation. So what can we do? Do it correctly and do it kind of quickly because, not for nothing. I got things to do. I got places to visit, and I got some snorkeling to do, and that's just me. So my doctor said, you can get away with just this outpatient surgery. You'll be back to work within a couple of days. And this is all taking place where this situation, I'm not going to call the name of it, but this situation was moving rapidly into the United States. And so by the time I got my surgery was on March 13th, Friday the 13th. Yay! And I had to go through a lot of changes. And I'm like, well, what's going on? Let's get this surgery and we'll worry about everything else later. So I believe the surgery was successful. Honestly, I haven't even had a post-op visit because of this situation. The doctor's office is closed, and I'm like, well, can I go to the gym? Because I had lost 11 pounds, but then right after the surgery, the scale said I had gained 12 pounds, and they were like, nope, that's all of the process, from the surgery, it'll go away. And I was kind of frantic and I didn't know what to do. So, it did go away. They said a couple of weeks, this is going to be going on. It's more than a couple of weeks. It's still going on, but that 12 pounds is gone. Next thing is everybody's quarantined, shut down, social distancing, 6 feet. My gym done closed. I said, okay, you know what? No problem. I'm going to go on and order me some stuff and do some workout. Well, I guess everybody had the same idea because everything was sold out. And I'm thinking about showing you what I do, but I will tell you right now, and I saw this girl. She had this complete body transformation. And I was like, wow, is that what you're doing? So she's doing squats with weights. So I wanted to order some dumbbells or a weight bar. I did manage to find an 8-pound weight bar. I sent it to my sister's house up in Michigan and thinking I was going to go up there and get it because I had my post-op visit. And guess what? They called me. They said that visit is canceled. So I tried to go online and order another one, but they wouldn't send it to my address. So I was like, really? It's just one thing after the next, after the next. And then I had this bright idea. I said, girl, for one, you're military. For two, you're a truck driver. Make it work. So what I found, I Googled to see how much a gallon jug weighs. And a gallon jug of water weighs 8.33 pounds. Water is like one of the heaviest liquids, no matter what. It's like heavy. So I've got plenty of jugs because of how I work and the things that I work with. I got plenty of gallon jugs around. So I have started doing my squats, 3 different forms of squats, holding a 1 gallon jug full of liquid. And that's my weights right now. And trust me, it's heavy. 8.3 pounds is heavy for me just starting out. And if the gym doesn't open up soon, then I will be up to holding 2 of those, 1 in each hand. But in the meantime, this is what I'm doing. I believe my surgery was a success. I'm claiming that. And we're going to go from there. Things are on pause. It's not on stop. So if you at home and you are quarantined or, social distancing or whatever, just hang in there. I know y'all got y'all kids with y'all and, make it fun, teach them something, teach some things that we didn't learn in school. You got history, you got Google, do all that stuff and learn something. Take everything as a learning experience. I learn something every day. I try to at the very least, and I think I'm a genius, so if I can learn something, so can you. So I'm going to wind this video up and I'm going to come back and with some things. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I've learned so far snorkeling. I'm going to show you my gear that I have and some other things. But like I said, we're still working on the weight thing. Of course, we still working because I'm huge and I don't care. I'm bad. Look at me. I still, I'm going to lose some weight, a lot of weight. And this is going to all help me out in the long run. So, I'm happy. I just feel like I can be a better me. And so that's what we're going for. Satisfying me, KJ Yenemy. So if I'm happy, most of the people around me can be happy. Now, I'm not happy. It's not a good look for anybody. So I am going to see you on the flip side with some of my gear and with some of my things. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to probably, the icon should be all through the thing, but I don't know how to make it so you can touch it and subscribe. But make sure you get down there and tell your friends about it. If, the summer is coming up, and like I said, hopefully this will be all done. And you guys, follow the rules. I have no fear. I have no fear of too much of anything except for heights, maybe, and maybe little bugs. But, I'm a stone pony, and we're going to all get through this, and it's going to be business as usual, and I'm going to be snorkeling, and you're going to be loving it. Subscribe, hit the little bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. Some of my people told me that, oh, I didn't know you uploaded a thing. Okay, go to that bell and put in all, just put in all so that you'll know when my videos come up, and hopefully they won't bore you too bad. Oh, I think I can also, we're going to just do a potpourri of things right now until I can get back in the swimming pool. If not, I'll bore you to death with little clips that I've done in the swimming pool prior to. But we're gonna discuss some more things, and that's compliments of one of my subscribers. and he looks out for me. I think he's an angel, and he tells me, oh, why don't you talk about this, and actually it's stuff that I've actually thought about talking about, but he just confirms it for me. So yes, I'm going to go ahead, and the next video I'll probably be telling you some of the things that I've learned with snorkeling, especially with this face full of makeup. That's going to be my first thing. So I'll see you in the next video, and we'll talk. All right, leave a comment, let me know, if you want me to talk about something specifically with the weight loss journey, with the makeup, with the snorkeling, anything, just let me know so that I can keep my videos coming while we're in this dormant time. And like I said, this too shall pass, and we will all be okay. I personally am protected by my ancestors, and I have no fear. So see you on the next video, which is coming right after this one. Talk to you later.